evening, everybody. Good night, or no, good evening, I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro.
Not just numbers,
Not just stats.
it's about what they mean.
Oops. Maestro. We're gonna throw this into a movie.
See, is that better for you?
Educate me. I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
What up, my dirties? Welcome to this episode with your boy, me. Hopefully everybody's good. And always ask, please check out the other podcasts. I mean, like,
Hey, Maestro, why you never mentioned blazing takes, huh? Can you not take the heat? Maybe you should stay out of the kitchen. Come on, tell them about it. Tell them about blazing takes, Maestro. Come on, man.
okay, I don't know why he felt the need to do that, but yeah, that one. That's a good one to check out. So check out my boys. Check out my boys. Hear what they gotta say, because they say I don't talk about them enough, so I get attitude like that. Got the jet up and going, got it cleaned out, sort of. Don't smell that bad. Yes, it does. That's why they let me hold on to it a little bit longer. And we got new duct tape on the wing, so we good to go. Flew up to the Mile High City, Denver. Got a real good run in. Saw a couple of players I want to talk about. One in specific, though, Xavier Mann, really showed me the kind of game that I can't imagine a coach not wanting to get their hands on. 6'6", 229 pounds, really strong low post presence, really strong ability to shift in traffic. The one thing that I would say that I would love to see more of, and as most of you know, from all my old heads, you can tell all the new heads what's up. I don't look at rankings. I don't look at anything until after I have seen a player play a couple of times, where I get a chance to check them out, see what they do, make my notes, and I go from there. Xavier Mann, though, the thing I liked about his game is the one thing I didn't like about his game. And let me explain what I mean when I say that. I liked how active he was. I liked how he was able to put himself in a position to impact the floor. The nature of this particular run in Denver was there was a lot of congested traffic. It was as if everybody was tethered together with strings, and they kept pulling themselves into one spot. But still, Xavier managed to move and be effective, use his length to his advantage, and get into good spots. I really like that. Also, I did not like that about his game because I thought plenty of times that he had an opportunity to use his athleticism to move out of the traffic, and I could really get a chance to see what he could do. That being said, despite that rawness about it, once he develops a strong mid-range shot, and once he gets his footwork together, and I've said that a few times for a few players, some players have a natural affinity for being able to position their feet, balance their leverage, personal leverage, to be able to be in a good position. And you can see where even though some players can do that, you say, okay, yeah, that's going to be nice because, right? Well, with Xavier, the reason I say that about his game is there was not a shot in which he was down in the low post that did not get strongly contested. And I don't mean just the weak, I throw my hand up and turn around and look at the rim. He was very aggressive in his contestation underneath the rim. Really like that. That shows an idea of what his present actually means. More importantly, though, despite his current, I hate to say lack of footwork because it sounds like a diss, and I do not mean it to be that way. So, Xavier, that's not why I'm saying it this way. But once Xavier learns to move his feet, to shift his balance, even in traffic, his length is going to be that much more valuable. Why? Because when he contests those shots, he's going to be contesting from a position of over leverage. He's going to block a lot of shots. He's going to get a lot of steals. He definitely has that kind of game. Going to be nice to see what he does Be interesting to see who he ends up with. Does he end up with a team that needs a stronger low post presence? Does he end up with a team that perhaps is in need of someone who has a strong mid game? I get that it's positionless basketball. He definitely has the raw skill sets to fit in any position. Be nice to see what he does with it. Be nice to see who is able to get him what they're able to do with him. Xavier, keep working it out, my man. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to watch you do what you do. Thank you for checking out this half of Talking Dirty with Maestro. And whichever podcast Siege wants you to check out too. Yeah. Okay, that was mean. Catch you on the other side.
Thank you for listening to Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/SimWorldNBA.
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
see the game,
be the game.
Now, back to Maestro.
Sorry. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And welcome to this half of this episode. Let's talk some fundamentals. Rebounding. And I'm going to do this in a couple of parts. What's my favorite word, fam? Leverage. All those drills that you can use to make for better rebounding, whatever their names might be, whatever your coach might call them, you should do them. But these are the micro fundamentals I want you to work on while you're doing that, as long as your coach is okay with it, because this is what's going to make you a stronger rebounder. 1, not only securing the ball with both hands, but positioning the ball after the rebound so you're in a smart position. For instance, let's go back to my favorite word again. I said it earlier. You can say it with me now. Leverage. If I'm rebounding against a person who I have the height advantage, when I secure the ball with both hands, there is no reason for me to bring the ball below my chest, chin or chest. If it's a defensive rebound, I bring it down, I secure it chin or chest, but I go right back up or I keep it high to make the outlet pass. Why? That's my leverage. I have the height advantage. And if my player goes for the ball, they're probably going to hit me in the face or look like they're hitting me in the face, and we're going to get that call. If I'm the shorter of the two players, when I secure the rebound, it comes down to stomach or waist. Again, notice I'm not saying to bounce it on the floor. Stomach or waist. Why? I'm the shorter player. The bigger player now has to go out of their zone to reach for the ball. It will be obvious. Securing it with both hands means it's going to look like contact. If contact does not indeed happen, you're going to get that call. Now, why am I talking about securing the ball and understanding if you are the taller player or the shorter player? Because of something that I used to do and that I would always coach my players to do. If I knew that we were playing against a team where every time the big would secure a rebound, they would bounce it on the floor for whatever reason, that was always my cue. Here's what I would do. Because wasn't ever the big. At most, I would often play the 3, if not the 1, 2, or the 3. I was never the 4 or 5. Whenever I saw my bigs going up for the rebound and it looked as though their big was going to secure the rebound, I would come dark side of the moon, right off the baseline. And as soon as they bounced the ball on the floor, the pop of the ball hitting the floor was my jump into action cue. That's like my swimmer's move when the gun goes off and you hit the pool. As soon as that would happen, I would either dive at the ball or come in really quick with both hands at the ball, because off the bounce is when the player has the least amount of control on the ball. So when that big would put that ball on the floor right there, I'm on it right there. If that big came after me, I have control of the ball. It's going to be a foul. If I was able to maintain my footing, for instance, on the offensive side, ball hit the floor, I'd grab it. I would then power move to the rim. Hopefully they would panic, come after me, try to hit the ball. I would keep it near my face before I would jack it up before I choose violence on the rim. They make that contact with me. I'm getting that foul, maybe even the and one. Guess what? I'm now getting their big into foul trouble and keeping my big out of danger. That's why securing that rebound without always going to the floor is so important. Again, if you have the height leverage, what happens? I go up, I secure the rebound, chin, chest at the lowest. If it's a defensive rebound, I secure the rebound. It should not even hit my face. I should already be turning with the ball near my forehead at the lowest, looking to outlet pass it, two-hand outlet pass it to my man. If it's an offensive rebound and I have the height leverage, I come down again, chest or chin at the lowest. I then immediately go right back up, choosing violence at the rim. It is just that simple. So all those drills you do, work on them that way. So that way, when you're securing the ball, you're securing it with a purpose, whether you're on defensive side or the offensive side. If you're the taller player or if you're the shorter player, now you can work those drills with purpose. And you can say, I'm going to do 5 times as a taller player, 5 times as a shorter player, or whatever your cycle might be. But this way, you can make those drills actually mean something instead of just going through the motion. We're going to do more on rebounds later. Thank you so much for checking out this half, though, and understand so many things. If you have questions, reach out to your boy. Come on, give me a yeah. You know what's up. And if you ever see me wanting to be on Dancing with the Stars, that's a hostage situation, Holmes.
Like I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.